The journey of the camel in the vast, undulating expanse of the Sahara Desert, where the golden sands stretched as far as the eye could see, there was a small oasis village called Al-Habib. The villagers lived in harmony with the harsh environment, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of the desert. Central to their existence was the camel, the ship of the desert, revered for its endurance and grace. One such camel was named Zahir, a magnificent creature with a coat the color of burnt sienna and eyes that seemed to hold the wisdom of the ages. Zahir belonged to a young man named Tariq, who had inherited him from his father. Tariq and Zahir shared a bond that went beyond that of master and beast. They were companions, their fates entwined by the unforgiving desert. Tariq was a trader, traveling from oasis to oasis, carrying goods and news between the scattered communities of the Sahara. His life was one of constant movement, guided by the stars and the whispers of the wind. Zahir was his steadfast partner on these journeys, navigating the treacherous dunes and enduring the scorching heat with unwavering strength. One day, as the sun began its slow descent towards the horizon, casting long shadows across the sands, Tariq prepared for a particularly arduous journey. He had received word of a distant oasis, Al-Maktoum, where a rare and valuable spice was said to be found. The journey would be long and perilous, but the reward was too great to ignore. Tariq packed his supplies, ensuring he had enough water and provisions for both himself and Zahir. He checked the camel's saddle and harness, making sure everything was secure. As night fell, they set off, the cool desert air a welcome relief from the day's heat. The stars above guided them, their light shimmering like diamonds in the vast, velvet sky. 4 days they traveled, crossing endless dunes and navigating rocky outcrops. The desert was both beautiful and brutal, its shifting sands hiding both treasures and dangers. Tariq and Zahir faced many challenges, blistering heat, sudden sandstorms, and the constant threat of dehydration. Yet, through it all, Zahir remained a symbol of resilience, his steady gait and calm demeanor giving Tariq the strength to press on. One evening, as they rested beneath a solitary acacia tree, Tariq noticed a change in Zahir's behavior. The camel seemed restless, his ears twitching and eyes scanning the horizon. Tariq knew better than to ignore his companion's instincts. The desert often communicated through subtle signs that only the most attuned could perceive. The next morning, they encountered a Bedouin tribe, their camp nestled in a sheltered valley. The Bedouins welcomed Tariq and Zahir with warm hospitality, offering food, water, and a place to rest. As they sat around the fire, the tribe's elder, a wise woman named Fatima, shared stories of the desert, its secrets, and its spirits. Fatima spoke of a sacred spring, hidden deep within the dunes, said to be guarded by a mystical camel with eyes of pure sapphire. This spring, she said, was a source of life and magic, its waters capable of healing and granting visions. Many had sought it, but few had succeeded in finding it. Intrigued by the tale, Tariq felt a stirring of adventure within him. He decided to seek the spring, believing that Zahir's unusual behavior was a sign guiding him towards it. Fatima blessed their journey, gifting Tariq a small vial of water from their own well, a token of good fortune. With renewed purpose, Tariq and Zahir set off once more, guided by intuition and the stories of the Bedouins. The landscape grew more desolate, the dunes higher and more treacherous. Days turned into weeks, and Tariq began to doubt his quest. Yet, Zahir remained unwavering, his eyes always focused on the horizon. One night, as they camped under the starlit sky, Tariq dreamed of the sacred spring. In his dream, he saw Zahir leading him to a hidden valley, where crystal-clear water flowed from a rock shaped like a camel's head. The dream felt so vivid, so real, that Tariq awoke with a sense of clarity and determination. The following day, they pressed on, Tariq's heart filled with hope. As the sun reached its zenith, they crested a high dune and saw it, the hidden valley from his dream. It was a lush, verdant place, a stark contrast to the barren desert. In the center of the valley was the sacred spring, its waters sparkling in the sunlight. Tariq approached the spring with reverence, kneeling to drink from its life-giving waters. As he did, he felt a profound sense of peace and connection to the desert, as if the spirit of the Sahara was embracing him. Zahir drank deeply, his eyes shining with a serene wisdom. In that moment, Tariq understood that the journey was not just about finding the spring, but about discovering the bond between himself and Zahir, and the harmony they shared with the desert. He realized that the true treasure lay not in the spice he sought, but in the journey itself and the lessons it taught. Returning to Al-Habib, Tariq and Zahir were greeted as heroes. The villagers marveled at their tale, the story of the sacred spring becoming a part of the village's rich oral tradition. Tariq shared the water from the spring, its healing properties bringing relief to the sick and weary. Tariq continued his travels, but he did so with a deeper understanding and respect for the desert and its mysteries. Zahir remained his loyal companion, their bond stronger than ever. Together, they navigated the vast Sahara, carrying not just goods, but stories and wisdom, bridging the gaps between distant communities. And so, the journey of the camel and his master became a legend, a testament to the enduring spirit of those who roam the desert and the timeless bond between man and beast.